Hey everybody, Tad back out here for another video. This one's going to be another one out here in the field with my beautiful view of Memorial Stadium back here. This one's another accuracy type challenge, but it uses not just drivers. This one uses putters, mid-ranges, fairways, and drivers as well. So I call it the tee shot test because it tests all different discs in your bag, all speeds of your bag. So for this one, I have marked out spots on the fairway. So it's the same fairway as the last video. I've got this about 45-ish width fairway, 45 feet width wise, down. I marked it out to about 400-ish, just in case, but at about 200, I put down a few flags. At about 240, I put down a few flags. At about 280 and then 330, I put down some flags, and that is to encourage distance. So what I have to do for this challenge is I have 10 discs that I'm going to be throwing. 2 putters, 2 mids, 2 fairway drivers, and 2 distance drivers, and then 2 of my own choice. And each one that I put in the fairway is worth different points. So for instance, a putter is worth 1 point, but to get the putter, I need to throw it at least 200 feet down the fairway. A mid-range is worth 2 points, but I need to throw it at least 240. A fairway driver is worth 3 points, but I have to throw that one at least 280. And a distance driver is worth 4 points, but I have to throw that one 330 at least. So it encourages you to do a full throw while still trying to remain accurate as well. So the last 2 shots, then you've got your 8 that are already chosen for you. Last 2 you get to choose. So that's where kind of the game gets in of, okay, do I try and do another distance driver? Do I throw a putter or a mid to try and stay safe? So it's quite a fun game. See if you guys can beat me while I play. Alrighty, so I got my 8 discs here that I'll start with. I got my reserves over here I'll pick from based on how I do on these 8. So I'm not going to commentate over this because it's pretty windy, so I'll have myself doing a voiceover on this one. So up to the booth. Man, that finger gun. Alrighty, so getting set up here on mine. So this one's the Habit first off, and to get at 200, I don't really need to throw it that hard. So I'm kind of just going for a controlled throw, especially in this wind. That's about exactly how I'm looking at it. Pretty perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. So next up, I have a KC Glow Aviar. This one's a little more overstable than the Habit, so I really want to make sure I get this one flat so it doesn't float left on me. I release it pretty low, so I'm really wanting to say up, and it's pretty close to the line. I can't quite tell from here. We'll have to see later if I'm in. This one is the Buzz, so I need to put a little bit more power on this Buzz, and I just skied that. I don't even know what happened. That was not good. That drifted quite a bit left and not in, definitely. This one's the Pine now, so throwing the Pine here. This one's a pretty overstable mid-range, so I really need to push it right and have it low and driving, and that is a pretty good shot. It's getting a little bit far left, but sits down and stays in. So that one looks good from here. Here is an FD. This is a fairway driver, pretty straight flying one, so I need to just make sure I hit my angle on it, and that's just early. Man, that did not even close. Yes, thank you, Tad. Very left on that one. Here's a Sidewinder. Again, kind of just really need to hit my angle and release point on this one, and I decide I feel like this is kind of a Firebird, not a Sidewinder, and I just throw that about equally as far right as I threw the fairway or the FD left. So my fairway driver's not very good here. Onto my Nuke. This one is a pretty stable Nuke, so should hold whatever angle I put it on. And that one's a pretty good one. It's drifting a little bit left, but stays in, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Lastly, I have this Destroyer. This one's a little bit more overstable than my Nuke. Really trying to control this one, and I thought it looked pretty good out of my hand, but I just didn't get enough pop on it. I guess I was trying to control it a little bit too much and didn't quite get it that far. So picking out 2 more discs, I pick out an Explorer and a Nuke. So I'm going for some pretty high scores with these ones. So this Explorer is a
stable to overstable fairway driver. Need to again kind of release it right on hyzer and just let it float left, and that's pretty perfect right there. Yep, I'm happy about it. So on to my last one, this nuke here. This is a slightly more overstable nuke than my other nuke, but if I throw it pretty similar, it should be in about the same spot. And again, that one actually just felt really good, nice and clean out of my hand, but the wind got it a little bit, just barely kept it in. So pretty happy with that.
Looked like I got a few of them in, a few really bad ones, bad misreads of the wind, but I'll show you them now. Alrighty, so we're coming up here on the 200-foot line. So we see this KC Pro Aviar, looks like it just got passed by a little bit, and this Habit definitely in, definitely passed. Here's the 240 mark, so I already see one of them. There's my Buzz way out there, so definitely not in. Nothing actually in between 240 and 280, so looks like I crushed this Pine over here. This Pine is in, definitely, so we'll see. Here's the Pine. In, pretty close, but in. This Destroyer is just a little short of the 330 mark. Here's my Explorer up here, definitely in and definitely past 280. My FD is a mile over that direction, and my Sidewinder is a mile that direction, so that's not good. But then here are my two nukes, definitely in, definitely over 330. So I'll have the number count going below because I completely forgot. Alrighty, everybody, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have the total score right here so you guys can see my score, and maybe try and go out and beat it if you can. I had a lot of fun with this drill, so if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you to my sponsor, Plastic Addicts. Please hit them up for all your disc golf needs. Stay safe, and if you can, throw some discs.